What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Funko Phil, and for today's episode of my Funko collection is going to be my second largest, I guess, series to a sense, would be my Star Wars collection. I don't really have a whole lot of Star Wars, I only have 16, so I'm going to kind of go through these pretty quickly and tell you a little bit about them and where I got them. So first up would be General Hux. I actually, believe it or not, I actually found him at a Goodwill for $3.99, and you know, when I saw him, I was pretty surprised because I mean the chances of finding Funkos at Goodwills are, I would say, pretty rare to a sense. But I saw him, and I can't remember which movie he's in. It's been bugging me for a while. I'm going to figure it out eventually by the end of this video. Hopefully I do. But yeah, General Hux, number 109. Next up is number 246, and it's the Range Trooper. My wife actually bought me this one. I think she bought it at Target. And I was like, oh, this one's really cool. It looks really cool and everything. And I mean, obviously the Chewbacca with the goggles looks pretty cool too. But this one looks really cool. I do like the Range Trooper. Really cool Funko Pop. I like the design they did. I like the all white. It looks really cool. It's an amazing Funko. Next up is number 238, and it's my only Han Solo that I have. I'd seen a lot of Han Solos, and Han Solo is not really one of my favorite characters of Star Wars. I don't know if I have a favorite. I do from, I think it was Rogue One. I forgot the guy's name. It was the blind Asian one. I can't think of his name at the moment. But I think it starts with a C. But he's probably one of my favorite ones from Rogue One. But out of the Star Wars series, I'm not sure who my favorite is. Probably Yoda. Yoda or C-3PO. But next up is at number 267, and it's Paige. I actually bought Paige for a good price. I was at GameStop one day, and she was sitting up there for $5. And I was like, that's a good deal. I can't pass that up. So I got Paige for a whopping $5. I don't even think I have Rose yet. I think I need a Rose one of these days. Next up is going to be my number 61, which is BB-8. BB-8, once again, I got this one for a good deal. I actually got this one for $5 as well. And I was a little surprised he was only $5 because I honestly haven't seen BB-8 in stores anyways in a long time. And I saw him before, and I thought about getting him, but never really did. But hey, I mean, I got him. There was one for sure I do want to get, and that's R2-D2. I've seen one of him for like $30, and don't get me wrong, $30 is a good deal, but at the time, I didn't have $30 on me, so couldn't really get him. Next up, we have number 191, and that's Finn. This is Finn wearing the kind of like the same clothes that General Hux is wearing. I can't think of what it's called. I think it's the Rebels. My Star Wars analogy is not the greatest, but Finn, he's really cool. I would prefer Finn wearing the one of those like stormtrooper outfits. That would be really cool. I think I've seen that one once, and I never really bought it. Finn is a cool character, but he's not like one of my top favorites out there. But he's a really cool one, so I can't complain. Next up is actually my wife's favorite Star Wars character as of right now, and it's number 104, and that's Rey. My wife really likes Rey right now. I would say Rey's probably one of her favorites. She actually bought this one on Amazon. We've been trying to find this one for a long time, and we honestly haven't really been able to see it in stores or nothing. And It was funny, she bought it online, and I would say a good week later, about a week later after we bought it, we saw it in stores. And I was like, really? Like, where were you before? But yeah. Next up is number 107, and it's General Leia. Also, same with General Hux. I actually found this one, I want to say about 2 weeks ago at a Goodwill. And it was $5.99, a little bit more. But I mean, hey, you find a Funko at Goodwill, I mean, you got to get it, right? I have seen some more before, some Funkos at Goodwills, but they were like people I've never heard of, or movies that I've never heard of. And I'm like, what are these movies? And I would look them up, and I'm like, movies from 2003? What is this? Never heard of it. But I get Funkos. If I see Funkos at Goodwills and they're characters that I know, I'll get them. A lot of times I don't really like to buy them out of the box. I prefer them in the box. Because I've seen a lot of Goodwills, or like even like swap meets to a sense, where they're just, out of the box. But next up is number 276, and that's my Christmas themed C3PO. I actually bought this at a swap meet. The guy I bought it from, he was selling it for like $10, but gave it to me for $5. Really cool guy. And, I've always wanted a C3PO. I like the Christmas one. It's, it's pretty funny, especially with him having the Santa beard in his hands, like holding it, which is, it's pretty cool. If you can see it right there. Really cool. I do like this one. I would say out of the Christmas themed ones, I mean, Yoda, I would probably have to go with Yoda. If I ever saw that Yoda, I would definitely have to get it. The R2-D2 with the antlers is pretty funny. But yeah, those are really cool. And I was like, I have to get this one. So, done deal. Next up is at number 271, and that's my Anakin Skywalker. I actually saw this one at Target, and it was $9.99. And it was the first time I actually seen an Anakin Skywalker. Never really seen one. I've never even seen an Obi-Wan Kenobi, sadly. I wish I have. Honestly, I've never seen one. And even like going to like certain collectible stores, they don't seem to have him. And one day I'm going to I want the younger Obi-Wan Kenobi. I don't want the old one. Just like I don't really want the old Luke Skywalker when he looks like an old, decrepit old man. I would prefer the one of the younger Luke Skywalker. But one day. Next up, I'm going to do the only 3 gold or galactic convention exclusive ones that I have. And the first one I have is a gold Chewbacca, number 63. This is actually the first gold one I bought. I don't remember which one I bought it from. I think I bought it at Target. When you see these gold ones, you have to get them. They're really cool. I like the way they look. I think for gold Funkos, I think I only have, besides the 3 Star Wars, I have one other one, and that's it. I don't really have a whole lot of gold Funkos. Not a huge fan of most of them, but I really like this Chewbacca one. I was like, yeah, I gotta get it. Next up was probably one of my favorite ones I found. Probably the best one, and that was number 297, and that was Boba Fett. When I saw this one, I had to get it. Boba Fett's actually probably one of my favorite characters. And now that I think about it, my favorite Star Wars character of all time, weirdly enough, is General Grievous. I believe that's how you say his name. He is my favorite Star Wars character. He's the Star Wars character. He's like the robot that has the 4 arms, and he has like the 2 blue blades or the two blue lightsabers and the 2 green lightsabers. I would definitely say he's one of my favorites. Believe it or not, I don't even know if he has a Funko out there. I've never seen one. I might have to look it up one day, and if there is one, trust me, I'm gonna buy it. But Boba Fett is probably one of my favorite gold ones that I do have. And the other gold one I do have is number 124, and that's my Yoda. Yoda, yeah, I was like, I have to get Yoda. Everyone loves Yoda. If you don't like Yoda, something's wrong with you. I'm just playing. But Yoda, once again, I just had to get this one. I like Yoda a lot. To even like I'll scoot this over a little bit. I even have the regular Yoda, number 269. I mean, I had to get Yoda. Yoda was just one of those characters that you like, you know. So from that one, I have Anakin and Yoda. Like I said, I do want Obi-Wan one day, but I do have both Yodas. I have Gold Yoda and just a regular Yoda. You know, you had to get them. So Yoda's a really good character. The last two Star Wars ones I have, we have number 288, and that's the Darth Vader. This one does not glow in the dark. I tried so hard to find the one like this that glows in the dark. I could not find it. And, you know, I think it's like a Target exclusive. And I must say, trying to find Target exclusive Funkos is like nearly impossible. Because every time you go to Target, you don't see them. It'd be like those weird Target exclusive Funkos, and you're like, what is this? What is this? But yeah, I wish I got the glow in the dark one, but I did get this one. I do like this one a lot. I like how it looks with his like his face like all blue like that, like it should glow in the dark, but it doesn't. It's really cool. I wish it did glow, but it doesn't. Sucks. It is what it is. And my last Star Wars Funko, I actually bought this one at Target. It's a Target only. Believe it or not, it was the only one at Target, and my wife found it. Like, I didn't even see it. I guess I was blind that day. And the box is it's a little damaged, but I mean, can't go wrong with it. The red chrome Darth Vader, number 157. When my wife pulled this one out, it was the only one I saw. I think we went to like 3 other Targets, could not find any. This was the only one that my wife ended up finding, and I had to get. Like, I mean, I don't really have, like I said, I only have the gold chrome, I guess you could say, the gold Funkos. This was my first, like, I guess you could say ruby or red chrome Funko. I don't really have any other colors. But when I saw this one, and my wife showed it to me, I had to get it. So I'm glad I did. And yeah, so those are my 16 Star Wars Funkos. Yeah, quite a lot, if I must say. And, you know, like I said, I'm going to do other ones coming soon. I think tomorrow. Sorry for that sneeze. I have someone downstairs who sneezed, but coming tomorrow, I'm going to probably do my TV series ones that I have, so tune in for that. Peace.